Hey parents, Mr. Jim here to tell you why kids love learning with Osmo's Genius Starter Kit. Osmo uses real tangible pieces that look and feel just like toys, combining them with immersive digital experiences to create fun, whole child learning adventures. They'll have a blast with the Genius Starter Kit, playing games that explore math, reading, and more. Just in time for the holidays, get up to 40% off select kits and games. Order today at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played. Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. We are the podcast that turns your ideas into an amazing adventure every single day. You know, we couldn't even exist without imaginations from kids just like you. So if you have an idea for a story, I'd love to see it. Check down in the show notes below for how you can submit your own story idea, and maybe we'll turn it into an awesome adventure. And parents, if you're new to kids podcasting, I want to challenge you to listen to podcasting for 5 days in a row with your kids. It's going to increase their imagination, decrease screen time, and we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! Oh, it's so hot today. I think I'm melting, Charlie said to his twin brother Henry. Henry nodded. Oh, I'm baking like a chocolate chip cookie in the oven. Two boys were in their treehouse on a sweltering hot summer day, lying down on the floor and trying to hide from the sun. I wish we had a pool, Charlie whined to Henry. Do you think we could buy one? Yeah, let's buy one, said Henry. What are you talking about, Henry? We don't have that kind of money. We're kids. Charlie threw his hands out over his head, hopeless. But how do kids earn money? He wondered. We could rake leaves, shovel snow. No, it's summer. We could put on fake mustaches and apply for jobs. Just when the two boys thought they were doomed to become melty cookies in their treehouse all day, an idea came to Henry. He sat up so fast, Charlie jumped. Ooh, hold on. Do you know what kind of idea he might have? What might you do in the summertime to earn some money? Can you think of something that someone might like that's nice and refreshing and cold and delicious? Yep, I think I know what it is too. Lemonade! Henry yelled. Their twin tuition, as they were both twins, kicked in and Charlie understood. A lemonade stand. Yeah, we could sell lemonade. Awesome idea, Henry. You totally nailed it. The two boys high-fived, unsticking themselves from the treehouse floor, ran through the yard and into the kitchen. They rummaged through all the cabinets, collecting their ingredients. All right, sugar, pitchers, big spoon, and wait, where are the lemons? Asked Henry. Charlie opened the fridge. Nothing in here. The two boys spun around, scanning the entire kitchen. Wait, what's that? Asked Charlie. He was pointing to a bowl on the corner of the counter. The boys peered inside and it was, yes, full of lemons. We found them. Toss me one, Charlie. I'll start squeezing them into the pitcher. Charlie reached his hand in. He tried to grab the first lemon, but it slipped down to the bottom of the bowl. He shrugged and grabbed another one, tossing it to Henry. Henry got to work, slicing and squeezing the lemon. Okay, I'm done with this one. Toss me another one, shouted Henry. Charlie reached into the bowl again. He grabbed at a lemon, and it grabbed back. Ah! Charlie yanked his hand out of the bowl. There, wrapped around his fingers, were two vines coming out of the lemon. What in the world? Said Henry with big eyes as he began to try and unwrap the vines. The lemon looked like an ordinary lemon, But what are these vines coming from? He chuckled to himself, realizing that he just got scared by a lemon, though. Hey, Henry, catch! Charlie wound up and threw the lemon to his brother. Then, Charlie heard the unmistakable sound of growling as the lemon soared through the air. Henry caught the lemon, then dropped it just as fast. Ouch! He yelled, shaking his hand. Ow! I don't know if the lemon poked me or bit me, but ouch! Charlie would have laughed if he didn't just witness the vines and the growling. He ran over to Henry and looked at his red finger. And he looked on the floor for that lemon. Hey, wait, where'd it go? The twins looked around the kitchen floor together, but there was nothing there. Maybe it rolled away? Said Henry. He was very confused. They continued to search for this strange lemon when another lemon came flying out of the bowl. Smack! Ow! Yelled Charlie as the lemon smacked him right in the head. He saw yet another sailing towards Henry. Duck, Henry! He shouted. Henry ducked just in time to avoid that lemon as it landed and splattered on the counter behind him, but he wasn't quick enough for the next one. Splat! Smack! Ow! A lemon flew and bounced off his shoulder. Vines had wound their way up the cabinet and were launching the remaining lemons at them. The missing lemon was laughing as lemons sailed through the air. The two boys took cover and tried to escape out the back door. What was in there? Henry panted to Charlie, trying to catch his breath from the escape and excitement. Before Charlie could say anything, another voice interrupted.
It was me, the lemon monster. How dare you try to squeeze me?
The lemon had abandoned the bowl and rolled out of the house after them. It was now towering over them, standing on two very tall vines while other vines waved menacingly out to its sides. It had a face formed into an angry, very angry frown. The lemon continued staring at the boys.
Now I must squeeze you!
The two boys looked away from the lemon monster and at each other. Run! They yelled in unison. They took off through the backyard as quick as they could. The lemon followed closely behind, rolling fast as its long vines waving wildly. Henry and Charlie zipped around the sandbox and swing set. The lemon did the same, not slowing down at all. They kept running, but were running out of places to hide. Should we go to the treehouse? Charlie shouted. What if it traps us up there? Henry replied. I said we go get the juicer. Try and scare it off. Charlie agreed. The juicer was a great idea. The lemon was following them along the fence line, now leaving the path back to the kitchen wide open. The boys darted to the side quickly and headed towards the kitchen. The lemon began spitting seeds at them as they ran. Henry and Charlie sped into the kitchen and grabbed weapons fit for a lemon monster. Charlie grabbed the juicer and aimed it at the door. Henry grabbed a fork ready to poke at the lemon. The lemon rolled into the kitchen, spraying lemon juice and seeds as its vines swirled around, searching for them. The twins had to now back up slowly, trying their best not to make a sound. They almost made it out of the kitchen when their backs bumped into something where the doorway should have been. They froze in fear. Was it another citrus monster? Or could it be something worse? One hand clasped down on Charlie's shoulder and another on Henry's. What are you two boys doing? The boys looked from the hands to the person they belonged to and let out a huge sigh of relief. Mom! They shouted. Their mom continued asking questions. Why is it such a mess in here? Are you two making lemonade? She stepped past them and into the kitchen, looking around. There are lemons everywhere and seeds, and is this lemon juice all over the floor? She was looking at all the lemons the lemon monster had tossed at them and the seeds and juice it had squirted. She continued walking towards the open door. She saw something on the floor over there. What is this? She bent over to pick it up. Mom, don't! It's a lemon monster! But it was too late. Mom was holding the lemon monster, dirty from rolling after them in the yard. Its vines from earlier had shrunk and were no longer waving around, ready to squeeze them. Mom walked to the sink with the lemon monster in her hand. Oh, it's filthy. Here, let me help. She began scrubbing the dirt off the lemon monster. Charlie and Henry could swear they heard it gurgling, angry under the stream of water, but their mom didn't even notice anything strange about it. She dried it off, walked over to Henry, taking the juicer out of his hands while she continued to hold the lemon monster in the other. Here, let me help you. She tilted her head for the boys to follow her into the kitchen. Timidly, they complied, trailing slowly after their mom. They were just waiting for that lemon monster to wake up and wrap its vines around her hand like it did to Charlie or bite her like it did to Henry, but Mom placed the lemon on the cutting board next to the pitcher, and it stayed. No rolling or moving at all. Oh, are you two trying to make a lemonade stand? I love that idea, but you're still a little bit too young to make this all on your own. Let me help collect the lemons and let's get started. Before the boys could speak, Mom sliced the lemon monster in half and juiced it. The boys couldn't believe it. Mom chuckled, mistaking their shock for awe. Would you like to help juice the next one? The boys looked to the lemon monster, now cut in half and juiceless. It looked just like an old lemon. Still, they had kind of lost their appetite for lemonade. No thanks, Mom, said Henry. Charlie added, yeah, actually, we changed our minds. We don't really want lemonade after all. Let's clean up this mess. And that was the day that Charlie and Henry tried to make a lemonade stand. The end. We'll be right back after a brief word from our sponsor. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say hey to Olivia from California, Eleanor from Australia, Harrison from Alberta, Canada, Violet from Chicago, Lyndon and Riley from Vancouver Island, Ryder from Montana, Maddie and Miles from New York, and Ryella and Lila from New Zealand. I'm so glad that you're all on the Kid Short Stories fam. We could not have this much fun with imagination without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye! Hey parents, Mr. Jim here to tell you why kids love learning with Osmo's Genius Starter Kit. Osmo uses real tangible pieces that look and feel just like toys, combining them with immersive digital experiences to create fun, whole child learning adventures. They'll have a blast with the Genius Starter Kit, playing games that explore math, reading, and more. Just in time for the holidays, get up to 40% off select kits and games. Order today at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played.